What is going on, everybody? And my name is M1K3 and welcome back to a brand new video. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at my first solo cash cup and what I learned and what I will do differently for tomorrow's one. If you guys are enjoying what I do here on the channel and want to support me tremendously, you can use code M1K3 in the item shop. Once we hit 10,000 support a creator users, I'll double daily upload for 10 entire days and stream every single event on Fortnite. With that said, let's get right into today's video. Going into the first game of the solo cash cap, what I wanted to do was W key absolutely everybody. I get a lot of questions regarding how you should play in your different games in tournaments, and I might make a video on that. But in game number 1, you always want to try to W key to the best of your ability because of skill-based matchmaking, etc. And because I didn't smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, I didn't do too great, but I didn't do too bad either. So have a look and let me know what you think in the comments below. When you're going for a beam on somebody like I'm doing on this player right here, it is incredibly important to be very aware of your surroundings, because if you are not, you might get headshot sniped. The reason I sat completely still when I went for the beam on this guy was because I was in the uncontested side of zone, meaning that there probably weren't anybody here, and as well as that, I was on top of a mountain. In this fight, my angles are incredibly good, but my movement is not. Look how close I am to the wall when doing the edits. You should always be very close to make sure the wall actually protects you from your opponent's shot. Right here, this was a really good shot, but I couldn't reset my wall for some reason. This wall is one of the best peaks in the game. Very few people actually do it, but it is incredible. When you have a really long fight against somebody, it is really easy to categorize how they play and understand what their next move is going to be. This player was very mechanical, but maybe not that good at aiming. So when you see that somebody's very mechanical, very good at building, what you should go for is try to box them like a fish. You should always try to get pieces around the players that are mechanical, because they're not that good at shooting. So they won't be able to return the fire. So then if you box them, you will have the elim. More often than not, going for walls is better to do with your gun compared to your pickaxe. It will be more difficult for your opponent to hit you if you use your gun instead of your pickaxe, and it will also be a stress factor. When you're rotating in the first game, it is super easy to go on the uncontested side. Everybody was on the right side in this game, so I knew if I go to the left, I'm gonna have a free rotate and probably win a game because of it. In this endgame, for some idiotic reason, I decided to drop down, and this was far from necessary, and people capitalize on me dropping down, and they're already in my face, and I end up going down because of it. In game number 2, I got into a massive mid-game fight. I take down the first opponent relatively easy with a sweet balloon battle. I don't know why, but I've started taking a lot of blue medals recently and it's not good at all. The second guy straight outplays me, I missed my shot, well played to him. On to the next game, no hard feelings there. In the next game, I mess up my drop, and this is something I've done multiple times, but something that shouldn't really happen. I didn't really focus on my drop, and in tournaments, you should always focus on your drop. It is really important, because I went Misty, I have no experience there, I go down. In game number 4, I absolutely mess up my drop again. I don't know what was going on this day, I wasn't really that focused during these 2 games. I have only a SMG and a hunting rifle, and I'm fighting a guy with a charge pump. What is really important in these scenarios is that you never give up. Trust me guys, there's always an opportunity to eliminate your opponent. And that was what I was thinking here. Even on 7 HP, I was like, yep, I can still do it, let's go. I kept a positive mindset during the fight, and I ended up actually eliminating him because of it. In the next fight, however, I was stressing a lot. I only had 1 bullet to my name, and I had to hit it. Did I hit it? Well, of course not. Game number 5 is one of the most amazing games I have ever played. Have a look and let me know what you think in the comments below. This stair edit that I do in just a second is very questionable and I should not have done that one. I did not get the right time peek and it could have been risky, but luckily I got the opponent, he wasn't too good, so all good. Don't care. Please. Don't be a controller player. You are dumb. You are really dumb. GV, thanks for the refill.
Game here and then down the rest. Ow!
Yo, you wanna know something?
Yes.
I'm the best player in the game!
Should we win?
No. Shh. Oh my god. Here, I should have shockwaved my opponent off high ground. That would have been a free win and a free height. I don't know why I didn't do it, but I just wanted to refill. I only had 150 mats, but I should have still done it. I'm so good! What I've learned these last few weeks is that no matter how bad loot you have, there is always an opportunity and possibility to eliminate your opponent. So never give up if you fight someone with Kid's Charge Shotgun or a Charge Pump. a golden tag, whatever it may be, even though you have incredibly bad loot as I do in this scenario. Just keeping that mentality that everything is possible and that you still can outplay your opponent will actually give you such a higher % chance of actually doing so. In this fight, I was just building. I didn't get awareness over my opponent, and I was kind of like a creative warrior in a sense. And this is not what you want to do. You always want to know where your opponent is at each given moment, and that is what I didn't do, and therefore I got tagged hard because of it. When I have as many mats as I do in this endgame, there's really no reason to actively look for eliminations like I am doing right now. What I could have done is I could have tarped into the zone, went to the front edge of it, and then I looked back with my AR and looked for opportunities to get a refresh elimination. Right there, I should have kept on swimming. That would have been so good, and I would have probably placed at least top 5. In game number 8, I had bad rotations that cost me the game. In game number 9, all I needed was better mechanics, or in other words, more consistent mechanics, and then I would have been chilling and I would have probably won this game and placed pretty high. In addition to that, I could have also went all the way to the left and then used a floor and stair tarp to save a lot of mats.
Good game. Let's go.
Overall, relatively happy with how I played, but not my performance points-wise, and I'm sure that today I will probably do way better. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. My name has been Marin, and until next time, take care and have an amazing day.